Chinese box office soars to massive record thanks to newly released animated sequel. China's box office reaches a new record that surpasses the previous RMB 8.02 billion high. The milestone was fueled by Ne Zha 2, the sequel to the 2019 animated blockbuster Ne Zha, which became China's highest-grossing animated film at the time. After the events of its predecessor, the sequel sees Ne Zha and the Dragon Prince, Obing, teaming up to battle sea monsters. The film was released nationwide and has already outperformed the first film, putting it on track to challenge China's all-time box office leader, The Battle at Lake Changjin 2021. According to Deadline, Ne Zha 2 grossed RMB 4.84 billion, $665.6 million in its first week, setting a record for the highest single film earnings during the Chinese New Year period, January 28–February 12. It contributed to the holiday's biggest single-day box office of RMB 1.8 billion, $247.5 million, on January 29, with daily earnings exceeding RMB 1 billion, $137.5 million, throughout the week. Other major releases included Detective Chinatown 1900 and Creation of the Gods EU, Demon Force. The Chinese Film Administration's subsidy program and Ne Zha's franchise appeal contributed to the increased attendance. What this means for China's box office. The 2025 Spring Festival box office performance reinforces China's status as a dominant force in the global film industry. The market experienced a decline in 2024, with total earnings dropping 25% compared to the previous year. The strong performance of Ne Zha 2 and other major releases suggests their recovery, with increased audience turnout and growing demand for local productions. Historically, the Spring Festival period has been the country's most lucrative box office window. Despite easing censorship restrictions in 2024 and distributing more U.S.-made films, only 2 Hollywood titles made it into China's top 10 for the year. Moreover, the success of Ne Zha 2 highlights the continued dominance of domestic productions over Hollywood imports in China. Despite easing censorship restrictions in 2024 and distributing more U.S.-made films, only 2 Hollywood titles made it into China's top 10 for the year. The performance of 2025's upcoming releases, such as Zootopia 2 and Avatar: Fire and Ash, will determine whether international films can regain a stronger foothold in the region. Furthermore, Ne Zha 2's box office trajectory suggests it could surpass The Battle at Lake Changjin, $913 million, and challenge Star Wars: The Force Awakens, $936.7 million, as the highest-grossing film in a single market. If it reaches the projected RMB 8.7 billion, $1.2 billion, it could set a new record for any film's earnings in one country. China's focus on franchise-driven releases during peak moviegoing periods has proven to be a reliable strategy for sustaining box office growth. Our take on China's record-breaking box office. China's 2025 Spring Festival box office demonstrates the power of local franchises in driving massive attendance. The dominance of Ne Zha 2 reinforces the strength of Chinese animation and suggests audiences are eager for the franchise. Hollywood's future in the market remains uncertain, but the success of homegrown productions indicates China's film industry is capable of sustaining record-breaking profits without relying on imported titles. The coming months will reveal whether this momentum continues or if this surge is limited to the holiday period.